I always say that my favorite glute growth workout is one where you focus on feeling the glutes instead of weight and reps. So that might be something you've never heard before. It's something that's made my coaching program so groundbreaking because of the results it delivers, from building the neural pathways to the glutes first, and then in phase 2, going on to using weight. So in this video, I put together what I thought was the most crucial points in all of phase 1, which is 3 months long. So if you want the full experience, you can get my coaching, which will be in the link in the description down below. But in this, I try my best to put what I think the 3 most important points are, and I made it into one workout as best as I could. So this will lead to the absolute best growth you can get from one workout in less than 30 days. You should be seeing such a big difference in your development and your control over your glutes. And remember, the more you can control your glutes, the more you're gonna be able to grow them. So that's the most important point. A lot of the time, women think there's some magical exercise that grows the glutes like nothing else, or a routine. But really, it's what you think about during that routine that leads to the best results. And so in this video, I'm going to be telling you what to think about in your workout, also along with the best exercises to be focusing on while you're thinking about it, so you're hitting every part of the glutes. And for this workout, I want you to be doing it about 3 times a week. So 3 glute days a week, do the same workout. Your metric point for progression should not be weight or reps, should be how well you are feeling and controlling your glutes and how well you can control the glutes. That should be how you're progressing yourself. It should not be how much weight you can do or how much reps you can do. That's what sets all women back in their glute growth journey. For the first movement that I'm going to be having you do is the famous glute bridges. This is a really popular one. If you know my channel, you know I probably put this in every one of my videos because it's such a good movement for letting the brain know where the glutes are located, and that just hits your workout off to a great start. All this workout is getting your brain to realize where the glutes are, and that's my favorite workout for glute growth. That way we can prioritize them for the rest of the workout. Otherwise, if you do not do this, you're gonna have that lost, numb feeling. You can't find the glutes no matter how hard you try. So by doing this right before the first heavy movement, you are setting yourself up for success of feeling the rest of the workout in the glutes as much as possible. The goal for glute growth, if that's what you're wanting, is to be always getting the brain to realize how it should be prioritizing the glutes and no other muscles. That way you can become glute dominant in all leg movements. See here at 15 pounds, and you might see girls in the gym using multiple 45s on the bar, and I always know that their legs are growing more than their glutes because of that. So again, you want to start out very light. What I want you to do and start out with is not using any weight until you can fully control and contract and feel your glutes super well with no weight at all. Then you can move up to 5 pounds, and 10 the next week, only when you have full ability to control and contract and feel your glutes with no weight at all. And that's how you're going to be growing your glutes, and that's how you're going to be growing those neural pathways as well. So just like the glute bridges, you want to focus your hardest on the glutes and get the brain cue first before you start the movement. Focus on getting that hold in your brain. Once you feel it and you know where it's located, you can initiate the movement. So you saw that this should not be easy. It should be very difficult to do these if you're doing them correctly. This is why it's my absolute favorite glute growth workout for glute growth in less than 30 days, because time under tension is the most important thing for glute growth. You need to ditch weight altogether. Don't count reps. Only care about feeling the glutes to your absolute most. And it will be difficult to feel it at first, but the more and more you do it, the more neural pathways are going to grow in your brain, the more control you're going to have over your glutes. And it's going to be the most rewarding feeling ever when you do your first 5 pounds with only controlling all the weight with only your glutes. That's what glute growth is about. It's not about hip thrusting 3 plates on each side, because you will notice that the girls that hip thrust that much never have the biggest glutes. It's the girls that focus on time under tension and control that have the biggest glutes.
Yes, very good.
Okay, so Bulgarian split squats are probably the most important movement for glute development because it forces you to focus on the brain's connection and control with the glutes. You will know that you don't have a good connection with the glutes from your brain and good neural pathway establishment if you cannot feel your glutes during Bulgarian split squats. This is a super common thing with Bulgarian split squats. Usually most women only feel it in their quads, so it's more of the reason to focus on this exercise for glute development because it's a really good sign and it's a way to gauge how well your connection is to your glutes. There's so many ways to progress this in the correct and most optimized way, but since I only have one video to show you how to do the best glute workout that I can possibly give you, I'm gonna just say to start out with no weight at all for as long as you possibly can until you feel it only in your glutes. Once you can only feel Bulgarian split squats in your glutes, and then once you feel it with only your glutes with 5 pounds, go up to 10. Same with all 3 of these exercises I'm showing you, and the same applies, and that's gonna give you so much results in only 30 days. I know it's gonna be hard at first to feel your glutes, but that's part of the journey. You're not going to be able to do this right away. It's going to take time, and that's just part of the fitness journey, and it's part of what I went through. It's part of what all my clients goes through, and it's just part of the process, and it's what makes it so worth it once you actually get to the point of having that amazing control and neural establishment to your glutes. It's so rewarding, and I promise you, just stick to this workout for 30 days with no weight and you will see such a massive difference. And I challenge everyone who's done it to please comment down below because I need to be telling women and showing women that this actually works, of starting all the way over with no weight and just focusing on the neural control over your glutes first before using weight or counting reps. You're able to do so much with your glutes and grow them more than you ever have. So please, if you've done this or you see this and you do it for 30 days, please comment down below and tell everyone your story because I want every woman that wants to grow their glutes the fastest, most growth possible to see this video, to see my videos about glute growth and really apply it to them and finally see the results that they want. You still want more than that. My coaching is always available for the most optimized plan you can possibly get. But this is a great starting point to finally be able to feel, control, and contract your glutes, which means more growth. Bulgarian split squats are so good for that because most women do not feel it in their glutes at first, so it's more the reason to do it. It will be hard at first. I can't stress that enough. You won't be able to feel it very well at first, but you're going to notice that you're going to be able to feel it more and more the more you do it, and you'll get to the point where you think you're ready for 5 pounds, and then you add in 5 pounds, and that's just going to be the best feeling ever. And it's a sign that your brain is getting the memo that it's supposed to be prioritizing your glutes, which is the point of this workout that I want you to do for 30 days. In between every single Bulgarian split squat set, I want you to be doing single leg RDLs and start out with assisted single leg RDLs before you go into regular single RDLs. This is really gonna help you feel the glute during the Bulgarian split squats. It's really important that you do these in between every Bulgarian split squat set because it's crucial in being able to feel your glutes during the next Bulgarian split squat set. I challenge you to do this and say that it does not work. It is such a huge help with my coaching clients. It makes such a huge difference in them feeling their glutes. And so the way I want you to be doing these is doing your Bulgarian split squat set and then waiting 10 seconds and then going right into those single leg RDLs, then waiting 1:35 seconds, then repeating it for however many sets on this side. Then after you're complete with this side, you wait 4 minutes, then go and repeat the same thing on the opposite side. So this is glute medius work. So glute medius work is this muscle that pops out right there. It's not the glute medius, it's like up there. So we want to work the lateral side to really start feeling that area, because feeling this area is key to finally feeling the upper part of the glutes. I found the best way for me and my clients was starting out with pelvic tilts like this. Simply tilting the pelvis up and down. The only muscle that controls the pelvis is the glute medius. So it's really important to do these to really activate the glute medius before you actually go into the kickbacks. So I'll just go right into those, just pelvic tilts, and then I'll go right into the kickbacks. Kickbacks should be pretending as if you're skating. So like a roller skating motion is what I always say to clients. And that should be your go-to. It should be pretending as if you're roller skating. And that's what really activates the glute medius. If you're needing coaching, make sure to click the link in the description down below to get my expertise in glute growth and my coaching, but it's full body everything. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. You have a good one, and goodbye.